What's up, family?
What's up?
Woo! I'm looking at my rollie. It's about that time. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Can you hear us?
Yeah, we hear you. Let me take us off this screen here.
Trying to get both of us in here.
All right. Well, welcome to Convo with Sino. You know, I know things happen. We were supposed to start at 7, but hey, we ain't tripping on that. As long as you got here safe and sound, got home safe and sound. You know, it would have been nice if y'all would have did it from the store, but you know, that's a whole nother topic. But again, let me go ahead and get this show started. Guys, welcome to Convo with Sino. It's your man Corey Williams. We're gonna be doing this, you know, every week, every month. Just stay tuned. You know, as I get guests, as I find, you know, the most coolest people on the planet to share information with you guys. You know, that's what we're gonna be doing. So again, this show is just based on, you know, really talking to people that are experts in their industry, experts in their field, from fashion to business to relationships to religion to fitness, whatever the case may be. We want the best of the best. And I couldn't think of two people that are truly, you know, serving the community with excellence, serving the community with excellence. And that was actually the name of their expo that I attended back in time flight back in October. It seems like it was yesterday. It was so much fun, so entertaining, so educational. I just really, truly had a blast. So we're going to talk about all of that tonight. But again, guys, I want to welcome to the show, you know, my good friends, my brother, my sister. Now, let me just kind of introduce the two of them because, of course, I know Kamilah first. We went to school together, high school, and you know, all of that stuff, and just always had a sweet heart, great personality, and you know, just always a caring person. You know, I think I was acting up, wilding out around that time, but ain't no telling what I was doing. But you know, as you see people, you get older. You know, I was able to actually connect with her mother in my other business, Legal Shield, and just so happened, you know, we reached out and we just, you know, her mom was just so and just such an incredible, phenomenal woman. And then we just kind of connected from there. And then I look up and then she's married to, you know, this incredible gentleman that I've, you know, grown to learn, know and love over the, you know, years now. And he's just a ball of fire. His birthday was yesterday. I think he turned. I ain't gonna say. I think he turned 35 or something like that. Because I don't believe that he's, you know, what he say he is. But he's definitely found the fountain of youth. You know, doing some incredible things. But this gentleman is, you know, I don't even know how to describe him. A brother, a God brother, a king, a man of God, the man. You know, the Black Prince, the King of Zamunda. I don't really know what his high priest. I mean, a sharp dresser, a jury maker, a dirty dancer. I don't really know what his titles are. You know,
all of that, and plus, so you on point.
All of that. So what I want to do is just kind of bring you guys on and have you formally introduce yourself and what you're doing, your business, Kemet Jewelry. And I'm always, you know, rocking my jewelry. You know, always rocking my jewelry. I love it. It's just, man, yeah, without a doubt, it's some of the best jewelry I've you know, ever seen. So what I'm gonna do is open it up, turn it over to you guys. You know, our guest for today of Kemet 360 Jewelry and Accessories, located in Indianapolis. My friend and my sister, Mr. Phillip and Kamilah James. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Yes, this is Kemet or Kemet 360 Jewelry and Accessories. I'm designer and creator of the jewelry. My wife, of course, is owner of the business. Please, man.
Kamilah. My name is Kamilah James. I'm the owner of Kemet 360 Jewelry and Accessories. And I'm gonna throw it out there, owner of Cafe at the Circle. We'll leave that right there.
And where you guys located at? Where
Circle Center Mall, downtown Indianapolis, on the 3rd floor.
Right. We also live in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay.
I moved back home from Texas. I'm originally from Gary, Indiana. I moved back here from Texas 9 years ago. Met my wife and, well, pretty much got married almost 9 years ago. So I guess I moved back 10 years ago.
Okay, so let me get all in y'all personal business for a minute. So I want to ask the both of you from your perspective, because I know it's gonna be two different stories. You know, he gonna have his story, you gonna have your story. But how did you meet? Because a lot of people are looking to find that mate, that person they can build with, grow with. This is the month of love. So how did you guys meet, in your own words? I'll put it like that.
I was working, when I first moved from Gary to Indianapolis, I started working at Amazon. And I met his brother. I mean, I had already been and hung, you know, co-workers, we all hung out. His brother was sitting in the car, getting ready to start his shift, and I'm leaving my shift, and he stopped and I said, "Hey, how you doing?" He was like, "Hey, you got a man?" And I was like, "No." I said, "I'm really sick of these fools, you know, I'm just tripping." And he was like, "My brother just moved here from Texas." And I was like, "Okay." He said, "But he's old, he's about 50 though." And I'm like, "Hey."
I was 56 then.
So I said, "Okay, let me see what's up." And he gave me his phone. And that is exactly how we met, over the phone.
Okay, is that how you recall it, Brother James?
Yeah, yes, that is.
So you just got a call from your brother, like, "Man, I found some this cutie pie." Or what? I mean, how did that go?
Well, it just so happened that I was speaking to my little brother on the phone. He was working at Amazon. He was getting ready to start his shift, and Kamilah was ending her shift. So he just happened to see her, and, "Hey, by the way, you know, I'm on the phone." So I didn't know what was happening, and Mimi didn't know what was happening. And he just did it so fast. So, she took the phone, and by the time you know I was on the phone, we just hollered for a minute. She called. Well, did we talk that day? No, we didn't talk that day. She, we must have talked because she knew my birthday was the 8th, but she thought it was the 7th, and that's what happened. What was cool and locked it in. She called me on the 7th to wish me happy birthday. You know, didn't know me from Steam. I thought that was real cool. That was kind of a pretty good end right there.
Okay, that's pretty cool, man. So your brother may need to start a dating site or something, man. I mean, you know, I mean,
let me tell you, this was ordained, or it was in the stars. This was intent.
That's for sure.
Like this.
That's for sure.
Especially because I wrote in my journal the year before, like a prayer. I literally still have it. It's like a prayer / checklist on what I was expecting in a man.
She got it.
And while he was in Texas on his way back here, he had already prayed, manifested, wrote out what he saw as the woman that he wanted, in his future. And both of us.
This is true.
Wow.
We manifested each other, literally. No, literally, because I wrote it. I had no recollection of him. I just wrote out everything I wanted in a man, and he fit every last one of them.
Wow. That's awesome. It's just a beautiful, it's so fitting for, the month of love, February, and I just really admire you guys. And I know a lot of your business partners, associates, admire you guys as well. I've seen the love. I feel the love. I mean, it zooms through the phone. So I appreciate you guys sharing that. How is it now, tell me a little bit about your business. How did you get involved in jewelry and creating jewelry, and how did that come about? And how is that kind of working together with your with your significant other? How is that coming together?
Well, as it pertains to Afrocentric jewelry or commission or I believe that Afrocentric jewelry is hard to find, unks and then definitions behind things. It's been hard. I wear an unk, so throughout the years, it's always difficult to find an unk. When someone's looking for an unk, they find me. I've been looking for an unk. I usually end up giving the one I have. I started making jewelry for my wife. To tell you the truth, I started making jewelry for my wife, and then upon the success of that, I started making jewelry for her friends. We'll call them the spoiled brat crew. It got to be successful, whereas we had to do something with the taxes. Of course, if you're making over $600 in e-commerce and taxes, you're going to have to report that. You're going to run into all type of problems. So it did make us make ourselves into a business, and we just got community and people that supporting us. Everybody appreciate what we do, like what we do early on yourself. I think it's getting to be about a year and a couple of months that you have your jewelry, and a lot of people are surprised at the sustaining power in our jewelry.
Yes.
Plus, we fix and replace our jewelry as well. And it's gemstones. It's not beads, so it's semi-precious jewelry. So it just went from my wife. It made itself into a business, and it's just something we ride, and I would say with the Most High, tell you the truth.
Man, that's awesome. And you're right. I mean, this jewelry, because it's so funny. I was wearing, I had ordered some of these off of, because they kind of came in style, and I was seeing people, so I ordered some, off Amazon, just kind of like some costume jewelry, and the wires was coming up after a while and everything, and it just didn't look right. So it was just funny when you guys reached out, like, hey, we got this, and I'm always trying to support, and I was just like, hey, if you're gonna, send it, make me something, and to see, really to see the response at your booth, people just, it's like it's something in these things, because people just attract to you. I mean, the concept, the jewelry, the design. It's definitely, how did you get into, so you said you started just as a hobby, but how did you even get into that?
Well, I'm a minister, of Afrocentric spirituality, memory recovery, and restoration. That's the type of minister I am. I'm not a religious minister. In that, you're dealing with a bunch of things, I guess, initial things, or in the beginnings of things like that. The things with natural and semi-precious gemstones, they're the same as the earth and or the planets. Everything vibrates, everything has a frequency. So the stones, they always have a vibration, always have a frequency. They took me into different stones, their meanings, their vibrations, their frequencies, and all of that. So then I started wanting specific stones to make for my wife, mainly jasper for healing and things like that. So that took itself into a whole nother door. When it first started out making jewelry, I would just ask my wife, like I would tell anybody who wanted to get started. That's just about any woman you know, to give you a bunch of old jewelry she got, and she'll bring you a handful of tangled up stuff. Just untangle it and go from there. And that's the difference in my jewelry. It's not that type of jewelry that you're going to leave tangled up. I would think everybody that has my jewelry, when you take it off, you sit it down somewhere, and when everybody's picking their stuff back up, especially their main pieces, like yourself.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And so I want to talk about, your store and how that came about. But let's talk about the expo, the Black Excellent, first annual Black Excellent Expo. That, as a matter of fact, where are all the pictures from the expo? Look, I ain't seen a picture. Only picture I seen was the Queen's picture. I know we had a camera. Y'all had a cameraman and everything. So where are the pictures?
You'll see pictures here soon. I will get them uploaded.
It's gonna be the next. It's gonna be the second annual before we get
right. Before they come. No, we ain't gonna do that.
So
you already know about lateness. You found out about that today.
Yeah. Okay. So I ain't gonna mess with you too much, but I'm sure a lot of people asking like, what happened to those pictures, right? But
it was so many other pictures that were taken. Where are the ones that people took? I'm looking for those too. Those are some good ones too.
Yeah, but it's all good. It's all good. So how did that come about? And just kind of talk about that, and your plans for the next one, and then we'll talk about your upcoming event as well. So how did the first annual Black Excellent Expo and ball? Y'all had a band. It was like a 3-day event. It was off the chain. Y'all did that. I ain't gonna lie.
I appreciate
y'all
that.
Did that. I had a ball.
We appreciate that. Let me tell you, my husband is a brainiac. Is all I can say, man. The concept, all him. All my husband. Am I an executor? Absolutely. So he tells me the vision and I go for it. So we started planning this last year, maybe like really hard planning in May.
Okay.
We booked the venue in June. So we already knew, we were ready going to be prepared for October. So we did a nice 6-month trial to get there. And the whole point was we wanted to share business information with everyone, with the people that we collaborated with in business. And that's what we did. We utilized people that we knew who had the best information. They were willing to share information because a lot of people are not. And we want to be different from everyone else. Show people that we're going to share information so we can see everyone grow.
Collaboration is key.
The ball, who don't want to have a dance? And it was October. We don't celebrate Halloween. So why not have a masquerade ball?
That's right.
I love that band. The band was off the chain. The band was just amazing.
Right. That's the Tony Bryant band featuring Tanya Lee Martin. Rather. Yes. One of the best bands in the indie area and our friends. Awesome.
It was awesome. So some of the some of the businesses that so what happened after that? After you do this event, and then the next day, you guys launch a whole retail store.
Right.
You guys are just rolling into the Novosphere, the stratosphere. How has that been since that event? Because I know you guys have been running nonstop really since October. So how has life been since that Black Excellent Expo event?
Well, first, the concept first is to find good people, good, honest, and dedicated people, then trust them to do what they do. Without that, it couldn't be successful. And that's actually the risk that most people wouldn't take, and it blow up. So what we did in October, that was our first annual Black Excellence 2-day, 3-event
Convention.
I got y'all picture up there, so you know.
Appreciate
I like that.
We had the 5-hour conference that evening. We went into a 5-hour Black Excellence Masquerade Ball. The next day, we had a 6-hour small business showcase. That was on the 28th of October, or the 29th, or the Halloween weekend. Of course, we don't celebrate holidays; we celebrate holy days. Anyway, we found out on the 26th, actually, right in the middle of that, and finna go full steam on something we never did before, that we actually were going to get into the mall. We were in the She Experience on the 2nd floor. We found out we were going to get a store. They kind of offered us this store on the 3rd floor. We pulled that together, and what is that? No less than 12 days, 14 days, 2 weeks. We opened on November the 11th in this store right here, Kimmy 360.
And it looks beautiful. I can't wait to visit and shop and support. And then you guys, even from there, I know you. So talk about how you've been able to network with other businesses and actually integrate that. And then you have another business you open in a cafe. Talk about how you've been able to really almost, you guys are like a whole ecosystem, like a chamber of commerce within itself. You know, so how was that? I mean, how was that working with other businesses, and what's the future look like for that?
Well, working with other businesses, how it all started. I just want to go back a little bit and then bring us back to the store. Once Phillip started getting the jewelry going and people were, liking it, we, during the pandemic, opened our home and had our first vendor event in our garage. We did that, was that 2019? 2023?
Yes, it was.
2019. No, 2020, because it was pandemic. So it was 2020. It wasn't 2019, it was 2020.
Right, just before, right.
Right in the beginning.
Right.
I had 3 other businesses in my garage. So we all set up like a vendor event, a regular vendor event in our home. That prompted and opened up so many possibilities, opportunities, and avenues. From that, we started attending vendor events. So by us as a business attending vendor events, we met and networked all year long. And we met good people. And then we started having meetings at our home. So on Sundays, we'll have a think tank meeting. And that's how we got the convention and the support from all the convention people. So that is how we started it. And that's how we have kept it going. We always have meetings at our home with other business owners that are like-minded, that are willing to share information, and they're great resources. So all of the people that we've accumulated, now we have like a whole list of just great business owners that know exactly what they're doing in their field, like you said, master of what they do, and know what they're doing. So
again, this is where you would come in, and people like yourselves, trusted family, community, and people that support you. Your purchases, quite a few, gave us income. Same time you were doing it, we had a couple of other, Chris Weaver, Andre Jackson, DeAndre.
We've been shipping all over the country.
Latoya, Roberta, Connie. We have people close to us that have given us, just coming over and visit. They may drop $250, $300 on us, and then we got a bunch of spoiled brats. So instead of something I made, they want things done by themselves. So that brought me into the whole, I make custom jewelry because I don't have any choice for keeping up with the brats.
Wow. That's I'm telling you guys, what you're doing. I was watching the podcast today. I watch a lot of different business shows, and the question was, what's more important, sales or marketing? And one guy was so adamant about marketing, and a young lady was so adamant about sales. And I agree with sales. I think sales is the basis of, but you guys do both. I mean, you guys do both extremely well. But let me ask you this question with what I've seen today. What would you rather like? What's your folk like? Which one would you rather have, or what would be your first and second, sales or marketing?
Go ahead. Well, that's almost your definition on love. It would depend on the individual what their definition. Explain love. That would be difficult. No two people would see it the same. I would say out of sales and marketing, logically, marketing would be the chicken that comes before the egg, because if you're not marketing and if you're not marketing or bringing attention to something you have to sell, then your selling isn't going to happen. If you focus on sales, in my humble opinion, you have a lot of things to sell. You're focused on sales. You'll sell all them things. Without marketing, you're going to run out of your inventory. Okay, you sold it all. Now you haven't done any marketing. You got no residual customers. You got no other people coming back. You sold. Sales is fine if you're talking about dealing with a local area. But if you're talking about expanding your business, you have to focus on marketing, or you got nothing to sell. Now, Great. On the hustle, sales is fine. I work for all of these things, all of these companies that give you a bunch of stuff in front. That's sales. If you're talking about, there's jewelry companies. You're going to sell that jewelry, that's fine. There's health thing. You're going to sell that stuff. Then sales all you need to concentrate on, because someone else is doing your marketing. We're talking about entrepreneurs, independent people. We do our own marketing. You're not going to give me a whole bunch of product, let's just say paparazzi, that already has all that thing. Someone's already done that for you. They do the work for you. That's not necessarily an entrepreneurial business, in my opinion. Entrepreneurs, you're doing your own thing from the bottom up. Your whole name, your whole product. I make my things. I don't buy them made. So marketing is very important. Sales, when we were local with our family and friends, but now that we're in the store, we need more people because we got to pay rent and mortgage.
Yeah. You know what? And that makes a lot of sense. I definitely 100% agree with you. One of my mentors used to say, I used to hear this all the time, is that if you have a great product, you don't have to be a great salesperson.
That's correct. It'll sell itself.
I think you guys exemplify that because you have a great product. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, when at that expo, you guys couldn't step away from the booth.
That is correct.
I mean, she can't step away from she was late today because she can't get away from the store. So that's you right. Guys exemplify, again, great product, great workmanship, all of that. So I love the jury. So kind of wrapping up, I want to talk about, again, happy belated birthday. I want to talk about your upcoming event. Boom. What's up with this? Y'all want to talk about this?
Tell them about it, baby.
It's my baby birthday. No, okay. We are having a Love Unlimited ball again because we don't celebrate Valentine, but we celebrate love. So the Love Unlimited ball with...
Put over in the camera a little bit because I want them to see. We're going to shoot this.
Hold on. Trying to get it over there.
Y'all get close. Act like y'all...
see me?
Okay.
Look, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, there we go. So we also wanted, because my husband's birthday was just yesterday, we also wanted to have the big 65th birthday celebration. Why not? We have to honor my amazing husband. He's done so much for me.
Hey, look, let me get it to violin.
He's amazing though, but he really is. And he deserves to have this huge 65th birthday celebration with a live band. We got Real Music Entertainment. The Mr. West Experience is going to be singing. Just Renee is also a singer. We got photography by Majestic Photography that will print live pictures that day with frames. We have our vendors from our store that will be there. I'm sorry. Our business owners. Our business owners will be also showcasing their products for sale at the event as well. We're going to have raffles. So those of you who have Kim 360 jewelry, wear your jewelry because you will get a ticket in the raffle to win a gift certificate to our store.
Yes.
We have other raffles, door raffles as well. But this is definitely for us to celebrate love in a big way.
Where is it and how much is it?
The Moose is going to be located in Indianapolis at the Moose Lodge 17. It's 7055 East 16th Street. It's going to be from 7 p.m. to midnight on Saturday, February 11th. The tickets are on sale on Eventbrite, or you can purchase them in my store tomorrow and Saturday morning. We're going to stop the tickets about noon, 1 o'clock. So they're $35 per person and $60 per couple. At the door is $40. It would also be catered.
Great food.
Hold on. Because that food y'all had at that expo, oh my goodness. Oh
yeah, we got
the Lenore experience
was. I'm gonna try my best to make it. If I'm gonna buy a ticket, and if not, I'm gonna donate it. I'm gonna donate a ticket to somebody. But the food, the chicken, the green beans, I hadn't had food like that in a long time. Who did that?
You enjoyed.
Y'all got the same person gonna be there?
We got someone different, but this is still get down cooking. My friend Yolanda is amazing.
What we've done this time, Corey, we have a different photographer we love. We have the Quincy photographer. We have Yolanda, who does cooking. She's cooking for us this time. And this time we have the Real Music Experience as our band. We have different people that we use, so we're trying to put highlights on everyone. The same thing when we opened the store, Kim 360. Instead of us opening the store, we opened the store with 4 other businesses to give us the huge presence that we have. That is Whipped by M&S, that's Black Truth Apparel, that's Lavish Couture, Lingerie, Lock Beads and things. With Kim 360 gave us a nice store presence. Now we're getting ready to open Mimi's Cafe at the Circle, coffee shop where you can get coffee, tea, fresh fruit, and things like that to start your day. Then in April, we're going to open department store on the 2nd floor. So we're doing quite a few things, all because of Mimi. And it's with collaboration. We will always have in a department store. We'll probably have 10 solid other businesses. So everyone's launching, and then hopefully those businesses go from us to their own stores. And we hope to have by 2025 30 stores within our consortium, our group. We're going to have 8 at least ourselves.
Wow. Man, that is incredible what you're doing. I was so surprised that really the entrepreneurial spirit of the Indianapolis area. I mean, just you know, I think I met another young lady who sells body butter, coochie, was it coochie? Right. Coochie body butter. Coochie body butter. She's, you know, but you know, I met her there, one of my Facebook friends, and now you know, some other folks that's, you know, really just
and Holly Ferguson is it Holly Ferguson is
right. Miss Holly
Ferguson is in Legal Shield now, isn't she? So,
yes, our new associate, my new team member. Shout out to Miss Holly Ferguson, new Legal Shield associate and promoter. I know she does a lot of things as well. I know she throws poetry shows and events and things like that. And she has another business that is just definitely something I had never even heard of. I was like, wow, okay.
I think she's running around like 8 businesses in one, something like that. She's huge.
Yeah. So it was just great networking. I'm so glad I came, attended, and got a chance to see you guys and network. And like I said, I'm gonna try my best. I'm definitely getting a ticket. If I don't make it, I'll let you know in enough time to donate it, maybe to somebody or whatever you want, donate some jewelry or whatever the case may be. But I will be there in spirit, definitely. So yeah, guys. So wrapping up, I mean, anything you guys want to share? Any give the people some business and relationship tips. What's keeping y'all together in all this type of stuff? What's the secret?
No.
What's the secret? What's the relationship secret for all the, I was posting y'all videos, and that song, This Is for the Lover in You, that song kept popping in my mind. This is for the lover in you, this ring. Hey, I told y'all I was gonna sing today. See, I warmed up. But what's the key to keeping that fire and business and the love going? What lead the people with something?
Honesty. Saying what you feel. You don't agree, you don't agree. You don't like it, say it. I mean, you got to talk to each other, but we really do love each other, though. So, I don't know. I'm starting to believe some people don't really like each other in their relationships, but we good. We're good now. We can be upset at each other, but we really do love each other. So it's a difference. I don't know.
You guys are so your spirits are so like connected. I don't even see. I don't know. Y'all, both of you guys, like, I love you guys both individually, just based on the energy that you give off. So, what's your tip, my brother James?
Patience, for sure, and expectations of growth of each other. So me expecting her to grow, her expecting me to grow, not setting expectations. See, you expect each other to grow. Helping each other with each other's light to shine. I'd say about 4 years ago, I came up on the concept to, if this going to be like the Bulls, then I got to be able to accept the Scottie Pippen role. And my wife is Michael Jordan. Even though she came in without the team, same thing. We have a Jackson 5 concept. We're the Jackson 5. While I make all the jewelry, my wife is the front. She's Michael. Sings and dance. Everybody love Michael. Michael ain't playing the guitar or writing a song. But that brings the attention for you to find out this is awesome music. So that's our concept. I don't mind my wife being Michael Jordan or Scottie Pippen. A lot of people can't handle that. I also have the trust in my wife's growth and wherewithal, so I really appreciate what she does. When we first got together, my wife had me come pick her up. She took her car to the shop. When I got there to pick her up or to see her, I'm not sure why, they were told her car was ready and getting ready to bring her car down, Corey. She asked them, did they fix what it was? They said, yes. She said, how do I know? Put it back up there. Let me see. I'd never seen anybody do that in my life, man or woman. I was sold after that, doctor. I was like, oh yeah, I can use that in my life. And that ultimately has been a benefit. I've nourished, cherished, and for all intents and purposes, pushed that. So.
Wow. Man, well, I'm going to tell you guys, this has been great. I mean, I've learned some stuff about you that I didn't know. Look, I was scared to ask, but, now that I got you on the live, now, that's what it's about. And that's what this show is going to really be about, is really getting to the root of things and really learning some things about people that you probably wouldn't know had you not tuned in. So, I appreciate you guys taking out time out your busy schedule to, have a little convo with Sino, and
let me say, really, really proud of you, Corey. Just like the rest of us, about 1.5 years when we all met, none of us were doing any of what we're doing now. As it pertains to our business, I would say do what we have done. You get good people who don't necessarily have to be with you, present to be with you. Now we have the Chicago, Gary, Indianapolis connection that we're keeping together. So now we're doing family across borders. So we appreciate your positive energy. We appreciate you purchasing jewelry for yourself. You purchase jewelry for your team, All those things is what forced us to be a business. And it is the people, once again, great people like yourself. We just get with great people, expect them to be black in excellence, and they are. And we're all taking off exponentially together. So thank you. Thank you for staying with us. We're definitely with you. What we say, they say, people talk about us and say, with the Jameses, it is all gas, no brakes. We say we keep it moving forward and always.
Come on. Well, hey, man, look, I appreciate the love, the support. You guys always support me and doing, whatever you can. And, the love is mutual. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hey, this has been episode 5 now of Convo with Sino. And, so we're doing some things. So, hey, look, this show is sponsored. In March, guys, spring, I'm launching my course, my online course, Personal Transformation Mastery. So you're going to be able to really dig down into just some great things to help you just be a better person. That your mind, grow your spirit, even your health. Grow your body. Do some health things and grow your body and things of that nature. So I'm gonna be launching my course, my online course as well, and of course, the official podcast of Convo with Sino is going to be launching in March as well. So, stay tuned. Shout out to my team, Coach V, Chris Coleman, Darrell, Big D, Rashad Ezel, and more to come. So shout out to my team that's helping me really launch this podcast in March. And one more thing, of course, Legal Shield. Can't forget about Legal Shield. Guys, affordable legal services for $29.95 a month. Any type of legal service you need, nationwide access to top-rated attorneys. Give me a call, and we're going to take it from there. So, hey, look, appreciate you. And if you're looking to sponsor your business, do some advertising, get with me. We can talk about some things and see how we can actually advertise your business and get you featured on Convo with Sino. So with that, everybody take care, take charge. This is your man, Corey Williams. Another episode of Convo with Sino with the wonderful, the king and queen of Kemet 360 Jury, the Jameses out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Give them that address again. Give them that address one more time. We're going to do a
Circle
commercial.
Center Mall, downtown, 3rd floor, Kemet 360. And if you're looking to come to the Love Unlimited Ball, that's at the Moose Lodge, 7055 East 16th Street. Please go on Eventbrite and look up the Love Unlimited Ball, or go on our Facebook page or Instagram, and you will see the link to the Love Unlimited Ball Saturday.
Come see us. All praise due to everybody and the Most High. Awesome.
Thank you. Love you guys. Take care.
Love you more. Bye, Corey.
All right.